Good Monday morning. Thought I'd give you a view out Honey's window. It is beautiful. You can see that the mountains, those are just the foothills over there, but they're covered. You can see the lake. There were cars going a minute ago. It looked kind of pretty with their lights. There's a car. Anyway, I'm going to give you a few views out the windows this morning because it's pretty out there. So out Honey's window is a direct shot of the playhouse. I need to get a teapot, I really do. And then out the kitchen window, that's what we got going on. That's the Ultima down there. And the pine tree we planted a couple of years ago. Do you guys just hear Domino? Honey set up this little fountain, so that's what you're hearing. That sounding like there's peeing. In the fountain. I just love it when it looks like that. That's why I can't wait for him to get the other one, you know, totally fixed up and able to go year round. Gosh, I just love it. Just love it. See, here she comes. So excited. So I spent about an hour talking to my BFF. Yes, my BFF that sells the jewelry, not the jewelry, but you know, this stuff on Etsy. And I heard one of you guys got a little surprise from her the other day. You'll have to say if that was you. Okay, anyway, so I was talking to her and she called me and she was like, you know, I've been thinking about our conversation we had about the party stuff and how I wanted to do the pony parties and you wanted to be the party planner. And we could still do that because she goes, you know, I have all that invitation stuff from when I was doing the invitations on Etsy. And she's like, I can do any kind of invitation from the most elaborate to the most whimsical. I could do all of your party favors. I could do printables. I could do blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we could still do stuff together that way. And so I started telling her about how much I really want to do the scrapbook store and everything, but I want to do the party planning also. And she suggested if you could get a place that was big enough that you could have a couple or 3 rooms that you could have as theme rooms, like the shabby chic room. You could have kind of like a vintage sort of Harry Potter-ish kind of room, you know, different themes, and you could still have crops in there, but you could also have kids parties in there where because she was like, oh, I get the impression you want to plan the party, you go to the people's house, you know, you help just like a wedding planner would be. And I was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And she goes, well, what if you did this where people could come and have their party at your place? And I was like, oh my God, that is such a brilliant idea. So I would have the scrapbook store and I would decorate it to the nines. And then Honey suggested this morning, what if you had like a tea room where women could just come and have tea in that atmosphere, and that way you're marketing to people that aren't just scrapbook people, but the people that are scrapbook people would want to come and have tea also. Oh my gosh, it's blowing my mind. I am so going to do this. So I had to pull myself away from my Walking Dead videos because I have to tell you people, last night's episode was remarkable. It made me rejuvenated back into The Walking Dead. I would always say, oh, I like the first season's the best. Oh my gosh, last night's episode was mind-blowing, and it makes me realize, oh my gosh, did I even tell you? The season finale is going to be in theaters, and we already have our tickets. I can't remember if I told you or not. It just makes me realize if this episode, and we still have 4 more episodes, 3 on TV and then the 1 in the theater. Now you can watch the 1 in the theater on TV too, but we're going to get 30 additional minutes of content that no one else will see but the people that go to the theater, and to have that camaraderie of all those other Walking Dead fans. Because I mean, to pay it's only $10, but to pay $10 when you could get it for free on TV, to me it moves you up a little level in the fandom as to what level of a fan you are, and it makes me want to pull the camper to the freaking theater. I gotta talk to Honey about that. How cool would that be? Okay, so anyway, I'm stoked about Life After Grooming, and I'm stoked about Walking Dead, and I want to hear what your thoughts are on both. If you're a Walking Dead fan, tell me what you thought of last night's episode, and if you're not, tell me what you think about this idea. The problem would be, you know, you pay for square footage in a retail space. So I would be paying square footage on those additional rooms every single day of the month. They would only be being used not as much. So I'm wondering, do I just start with the front of the store being all shabby chic and all of that, and then have one room in the back? I don't know. I don't know. I just got to tell you, I love this whole idea of instead of a coffee bar, it's a tea. I got to think of a word. Because coffee bar, tea, bleh. I got to think of it. You got to think of it. You got to tell me. A tea what? I mean, tea room, too boring. It's got to be something, I don't know, like really beautiful. Even though my tea is in this right now. But yeah, let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta go color my hair because I'm getting a haircut. I just had my massage an hour ago. She did my massage, and we had to skip last week because she was out of town, so I really needed it. And it was really nice. It feels really good. Oh my gosh, it's so worth it, guys. And anyway, I gotta color my hair because I'm getting my haircut tonight and my nails done after my haircut. So talk to you guys later. It's 1:38. I need to go color my hair so I can go to my my hair appointment later. But I decided, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reactivate my Etsy store. And I'm going to start doing little kits. I'm going to do some junk journal kits, and I'm going to do some card kits. And there may only be 3 for that kit. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start with that, and then I am definitely moving forward in the direction of opening my own store. And I wanted to share with you a photo of what I imagine, maybe a couple of photos of what I imagine my store looking like. So I'm going to have to turn the camera around, so I'm going to have to shut it off, and I'll be right back. And it's called Shabby Goodness. So I imagine like my tea party room. No, it's not what I want. I wanted to make this bigger. I don't know how to make it bigger. Does that make it bigger? So why does it look weird? Oh, I see what happens when you click that button. It brings up lots of other pictures that are similar. Okay, here we go. I gotta save that one to Shabby Goodness. That is what I imagine. I mean, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's go back, but because that's what like my little tea room could look like. There was a picture in here. Okay, here we go. Look at that. And you can see how she has the laces up there and just little jars of stuff and stuff hanging up and the drawers open full of stuff and just lace kind of hanging across there. And I talked to my friend, as you guys know, my BFF. And I told her, I said, okay, look, stuff like this, you can't buy this in a regular, like a craft store. So she's going to help me with sources on where to get stuff that you can't find in a regular store. Okay, so like this is a beautiful, beautiful display. So I'm going to have to start, not yet, but eventually, maybe I'm like a year away from opening my store, like I'm going to save all these ideas, these beautiful ideas, and of displays that I can make for my beautiful Shabby Chic store. And then, you know, just like I saw this lady, she had a store. She's a crafter. I think she's on Graphic 45 design team. Anyway, she has examples of things you can create with each different paper collection. And so clearly I could do that also. But I just imagine, you know, like even having something like this. Let me pull you off again. See that big fluffy chair? And how shabby chic it is? Those curtains. I want a massive chandelier in my store. Possibly more than one. But this is what I imagine. Like, look at this. Look at that. And that was probably a brown, like wood table, and somebody painted it and distressed it, I bet. But like, how beautiful would that be for a little, and look at that hutch in the background. I mean, yeah. You guys have got to come on this journey with me. Oh, I love this piece right here. I mean, oh, that is to die for. Oh, crap. Look at that one. Save, Shabby Goodness. So, I don't know if you guys follow me on Pinterest, but if you don't, I welcome you. So let's see what, I mean, look at this hutch. I can visualize exactly. I mean, that is just so shabby beautiful.
I mean, even this right here, this is a little more simple, but because this isn't somebody's house, this is like off their bedroom because they can see their bed right here. But so, so beautiful. Like, look at this. Right? Oh, look at that. Okay. This is going to be the most fun ever, ever, ever. And Rihanna is going to love it. Let's see. If I do this, even, let's say, 3 to 5 years from now. And I mean, guys, that's how much thought I'm going to have to put into this. And I'm going to make myself a journal. It may even be this one that I'm working on right here. Who knows? I'm going to make notes, write down thoughts, probably print pictures and put it in there. I mean, you can't really see that good. Let's see. I mean, I wouldn't be able to have a real fireplace, but an electric fireplace because we have to have the ambiance. White electric fireplaces are like next to impossible to find, but I am definitely going down this path, and I hope that you guys will join me because, you know, I'm going to talk about it a lot. But I'm just going to start things I start seeing that I have to have. I'm going to just start buying things and stashing them away. I mean, probably not furniture pieces, but fabrics and laces and, you know, I mean, like, I love that. I really love the suitcases a lot. So anyway, I think this will be super fun. And see, I have some of these long glass beads and I've been saving them. But, oh, I know what I wanted to say. I meant to say this. Oh, look at this. Look at this piece up here. That is just, And like a dresser like this with all this freaking fanciness. Look at this bed. So, yeah. What was I saying? Oh my God, I hate it when that happens. My mind is racing 100,000 miles an hour. One of the other things I thought of too was not just tea parties, but like makeup parties for little girls. Little girls, and they get to dress up, you know, in like vintage clothing and hats, and they get to, you know, their parents would have to like sign a little thing. They get to put makeup on, and having beautiful vintage dressers where they, you know, right? See, these are all ideas I have to, I gotta save that one. Shabby good. Oh, looks like I already saved that one. These are all ideas I have to write down because I'm saying them as I'm talking to you. But, I mean, look at that little stool they would get to sit on. And so, you know, I could have different little vanities that are shabbied up. And, you know, my friend today goes, what are you going to do for little boys? And I'm like, no little boys. No, no, no. Not doing little boy parties. And she's like, well, why not? And I'm like, okay, I just don't have the background or the knowledge or the fortitude to do stuff for little boys. And it's not fair. If I'm not motivated to work with stuff for little boys, if my whole heart's not in it, it's not fair. And so, yeah, it's just not something I think I could do. Because she's like, well, what if somebody wants a circus party? I'm like, I'm not a circus party kind of place. That's not me. I'm the shabby chic party. I'm the makeup party. I'm the princess party. I'm the tea party. And, you know, that will be my reputation. So if you want a circus party, you're going to have to go somewhere else. Is that horrible? Am I horrible? And, I mean, reality is my husband can build that. He can build all this castle-looking stuff. Because I was going to say, you know, one of the rooms might need to be like princess theme. All right, I'm going to let you go. We're at 11 minutes and you're probably tired of looking at Pinterest, but hopefully you didn't mind the conversation with me, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Show him the dry dock. Woohoo, look at him. Everything's like perfectly spaced. Like, did you use a ruler for that?
My mind is graduated in inches to...
Oh my God. And look, he has his little...
I don't have that.
colors. He's going to tape them to the front here. Oh my God, you're so awesome. Oh, rust, stain, and streaking. I must use that. That is something I will be using.
Absolutely. It gives it the, you know, the weathered look.
Look at this big old magnifying glass. I just want you folks to know this is less than $1,000 worth of stuff.
It is.
So, when he figures that out, he's going to let me know.
She tells me, get a hobby.
He's like, all I have to do is buy this. And there was one other thing you said. And I was like, how much is that going to be? You're like, $150. I was like, oh, okay. That's cool. But he did build this out of scraps that we had, you know, left over. But then he went and bought the pegboard and the peg holders and the lights but he
Yeah,
did
all of this, people, the bench, the pegboard, and everything else. Baby Doll had these from the shop, so I used those. But the entire bench and everything, $150 tops. Tops, and that's including the lights.
Including the lights. And I did benefit with one light. So, anyway, let me stand back. Oh, let's show him this. We're going to frame this, and he's going to hang it. Show him where it's going to go. So it's going to go up there, because he's building, you know, American ships. American.
Well, this here, and this is the USS Constitution. The United States decided to start their Navy back in 1812. So because Great Britain, they were interrupting our trade process.
Is this a history lesson?
No, it's just a little history. So this is where the United States Navy got started, and this would protect our trade ships going back and forth to overseas. And it all started in 1812, and she went to war 30 times in 1812, and she did not lose one battle. And she's still afloat today, and she's still commissioned today. And she is the oldest naval ship commissioned to date.
I'm going to cry. That's a beautiful story.
Captain Hull, Hull, was the captain of the ship during that war of 1812.
Very cool. So you guys just got a bonus history lesson. And he asked me, oh, I just stepped on the dog. He asked me yesterday, he's like, should I start a YouTube channel? I bet some of these people watching right now, you guys, would probably sub to your channel just because they like you.
Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know. You guys give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
No, they won't. Just comment. Comment.
Yeah, okay.
Look how pretty the sunset is today. All the snow, almost all the snow is melted.
It is Monday evening, 7:32. I went and got the hair done. And I colored it. And I used a new color. And it's called Darkest Brown. And it looks almost black. Hey, hey, be nice. So here's that. She cut it a little bit shorter and she stacked it a little bit back there. But I did that and I did this. I'm not a super big fan of this. It looks sort of orange. It's really red. Maybe, there you go. Doo, 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 doo. Okay. Enough of that. I think I am making myself a journal. I think I may have found the right papers to make myself a journal, but I'm not 100%. We'll see. So we have a lot of comments. Let's do some comments. Because you guys were chatty today. Okay, Maryville 55. I don't know why, but your comment went to spam. I had to go rescue it. Honestly, if I could sleep in every day, I would. But during the week, I wake up at 7:20 to be at work at 8:30. On the weekends, I like to sleep in at least till 10 a.m. You're like, honey, as I have a hard time falling asleep. I did not see the interview with Burt Reynolds, but I will take a look. Oh my God, he did not age well at all. I heard that Zibbit is better than Etsy, and it is supposed to be free. Thanks again for your time and posting another great vlog, and loved your story about John. By the way, we still have snow, but finally here in northern Alberta, Canada, it is starting to melt. Yay, I hate snow. Maybe I should move there, and you should move here. I did start updating my Etsy store, and I'm going to enter my credit card stuff and open it tomorrow. And I am going to sell, I think I'm going to sell my crafty stuff in Etsy. I don't know. You know, my BFF said to do it in both eBay and Etsy. But my kits will definitely only be on Etsy. Smarty Pants Kids. Hey there, Rena. I too love Burt Reynolds. Saw him on Andy Cohen's show last week. I thought he looked good considering all the injuries he's had over the years, performing most of his own stunts. I know he has had extensive back surgeries and bypass surgery. I still love him. He is still very quick and quite witty. That is true. Good luck with getting the boys' room cleaned out. I know that's a chore, more so emotionally than physically. Not for me. It's not emotional at all. I'm good. And it's not because I don't love them or I don't care. It's just that this is the natural course of things, and I am okay with that. Virginia Michelini. Gosh, I hope I say that right. Loved all the sweet fur babies at the end. I used to be a morning person. I don't even have a reason to wake up happy. It just happened automatically. Now I just love going to bed to snuggle alone or with hubby. I like your cards, but I have never been a person to send cards and could not get into the habit no matter what I did. I like to see a smiling face and hear a thank you or I care about you in person. And that's awesome too, but when you can't do it, or like, you know, for my business, I like to, yeah, I explained that already. Naomi West. Hi, Rena. I hate mornings. I can be physically sick if I wake up too early. Usually I'm just feeling with it when it's time to go to bed. Love Domino. She loves the limelight. She's a star. Fortunately, she's sleeping right now. Debbie Graffius. Where have you been, girl? I didn't start out as a morning person. I always had jobs that were afternoon, evening shifts, so my body just got used to not starting to get in the groove of working until well after noon, up until midnight. I then ended up having a job for over 15 years that I had to punch in at 6 a.m. So I was up at 4, and it took quite a bit of getting used to. But now I have kind of gotten back in the old groove again. I have been known to load up the oven and coat midnight and cook a few meals to vacuum seal for the freezer. I can't imagine cooking at night, like late at night. No way. Amanda Wireman. Hi, Rena. I'm not a morning person at all. I cannot stand to be up in the morning. Oh, well, just remind honey when he doesn't watch The Walking Dead with you that you don't have to watch football. Then when it comes back in season, LOL. Oh, I love that. Thanks for the smile. I needed it for sure. Well, that one made me smile. Sandy Jones. Hi, Rena. I know what you mean. I love my hubby with everything I am, but sometimes I just don't like him. The fur baby montage is too cute. Thank you for sharing. Love from the UK. Dana K. Okay. Dana K is the first one this week that leaves 2 comments. And I know for a long time, I did not know I could edit my comment. And when you comment, there's a little thing over to the right of the screen that you can click if you want to add more to your comment. So, I mean, it's okay if you want to leave 2 comments. I didn't know I could do that. So just in case you didn't know, you can do that. So anyway, her first comment says, hey, Rena, all the dogs are so cute. It's funny how after their haircut, some look relieved, some look happy, and some look upset. Just like people, LOL. Enjoy the snow. We are getting the normal spring weather here in the DFW area under tornado watch. I don't like the spring. Have a great week. Yeah. Oh, I feel another one of those little things right here. Anyway, a lot of it is that I'm trying to take their picture and they're like all looking around, or we're kind of yelling at them and trying to get their attention so I can take their picture. I think sometimes that's why they look like, oh, deer in the headlights. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm not a morning person either. I'm a night owl. I think your honey needs a new job. He could be a store manager somewhere else really easy, like Discount Tires or NTB. He should look elsewhere for his own happiness. And about Bert, I think he looks great in capital letters. After all, he is 82. My mom is going to be 84 next month, and my mom looks way better than Burt Reynolds. Just saying. Angela Ford. Hi, Rena. I'm not a morning person. Man, you people aren't morning people. What the heck? My husband is, but the pressure is off because now he works afternoons, which is great for me. Haha. I've just lost my job and my routine. Well, there's not one. Oh, I would love to come and work for you. Come on, girlfriend. Sally, meaning Sally Field, she is gorgeous personified. Maybe not sexy, but I don't know. There's just something about her, and that's true. You've done a great job with your offspring. They've all flown the nest. Well, don't say a lot for me. I have a 25-year-old come back, which saying that in my situation, I'm rather glad of. Well, Angela, Savannah was back 3 times. Shane was back 1 time. And I tell all of them, you guys are always welcome. If something happens, you are welcome to come home. You just must be working towards getting back on your feet. You know, this is a place of safety, but it's not a place of forever. Amelia Sarno. I loved Burt Reynolds, and Smokey and the Bandit was my favorite movie. I agree, he did not age well. Patrick Swayze too, and I like him also. He and Sally made a great pair. The Titanic Journal was as epic as the movie was. Well, thank you. Loved it. I so enjoy these chats that you give, and I always feel like we are alive, especially when you read my comments, like you are answering back. And that is the goal, That is absolutely the goal, is for us to have dialogue together and to feel like we're actually communicating with each other. I really want to figure out how to go live at some point in time, and I think that would be so fun. Star Reynolds, I'm a night owl, like real night owl. I can't go to sleep till like 8 or 9 in the morning. Oh my gosh. I think it's my body's defense against the sun. Migraines and the brightness don't match up. Oh, I feel bad that you get migraines. I do not get headaches. I may have had 3 in my entire life. And I've literally said to God before, God, I'd rather be fat than have migraines. So thank you. I appreciate it. Kathleen Mena. Aw, the puppies. They all look gorgeous. Thank you. Sandra Sandell. Speaking of not aging well, Robert Redford. Who would have thought? No kidding, right? Yvonne Alvizio. That's a doozy, girl. The fur baby montage is precious. Thank you. Katie S. She was chatty today. She said, I used to be a morning person, but probably the last year I've started to hate getting up early in the mornings. I work day shifts, so my shifts start at 7 a.m. It's a 35-minute drive to work from where I live, so I have to leave home at 6 a.m., get up at 5 a.m. For the last few months, I've been considering getting a job closer to home, as it can sometimes take me nearly an hour to get home depending on what time of day I finish work. I remember you talking about your friend John in a previous vlog. I did, maybe a year or 2 ago. It's a nice story and a really nice thing that you did at a time when he would have felt very low. Depression can be a beast, and we all get it from time to time, some worse than others. Unfortunately, his has never subsided. I was only thinking the other day that it was a shame you didn't have an Etsy store. I don't know if eBay is becoming obsolete. We often buy stuff from there and have gotten some really good bargains, but as far as selling handmade stuff, Etsy's the way to go. And my BFF agreed, so that's why I'm getting the ball rolling. KS Cookie. Bert has looked bad for quite a while. I know, that's what I thought too. Lonnie always seemed a little fake. Oh, she seemed a lot fake. But I could be completely wrong. But Sally was cute as a button and seemed like she would have been a hoot and more fun than most people. Yvonne Alvizio commented again, I'm an empty nester and I retired in June of 2017. I am no longer a morning person. I'm still making up my deficit of sleep time. That's funny. It doesn't matter, day off, work day, whatever, my eyes pop open anywhere between 4:30 and 5:30. And I love it because I come in here and I get the ball rolling early. You guys ask me all the time, how do you get so much done? That's how. I get up super early, and you know, it's 7:45. I'm still in here. I'm working on this journal, which I'm thinking is gonna probably end up like this. I'm already doing too much stuff to it. I've got to dial it down. Anyway, Sherry Walters. Hey, Rena, I'm not a morning person. Never have been. I loved Smokey and the Bandit. Burt Reynolds was so hot, and as far as Sally Field, just adorable. I thought that those two would have been a great couple. My all-time favorite movie is The Breakfast Club. Have you seen it? I have not. I think that Honey should make a sign that says the dry dock where ships happen. I went in and told him that earlier today, and he liked that idea. And I told him we saw a place at the flea market that carves and then burns. Looks like I could see, anyway, into the sign. And I told him we should go to the flea market and get him a sign like that. So he liked it too. Love the cat Domino. We'll have a wonderful day. Looking forward to your next vlog. Well, you're going to get it really soon, Sherry. Suzanne Farrar. Hi, Rena. My hubby has to have 1 hour every night after work to cool down. He never watches TV with me. And honey usually doesn't watch TV with me either. It's rare that he does. I love the card you sent me, and I have it in my craft room. My cat is a lot like yours. She always wants to help when crafting. LOL. Here in Maine, the last time we got 18 inches of snow. We haven't gotten anything like that so far this year. I'm so tired of winter. Loves it when you post dog photos. Well, you guys got a lot of dog photos. Jan Cook. Hi, Rena. Love your honesty, your realness, and your sense of humor. Watching your vlogs is like sharing a visit with a lovely friend. Thank you. If you ever have a chance to come to Australia, you would be more than welcome to come and stay with my honey and me, and of course, our little 15-week-old schnauzer, Gus. That's cute. Gus sounds like a perfect name for a schnauzer. Please keep doing what you're doing so well. Your vlogs make my day. Jan. Oh, thank you, Jan. That is a beautiful comment. I appreciate it. Angela Ford. Hey, Rena. Oh my God, how good was The Walking Dead this week? It was awesome. I haven't been able to stop watching Walking Dead YouTube channels all day. I've watched very few craft videos today because I'm not kidding you. Everybody is freaking out over how good that episode was. Nail biting or what? You'd think Negan was the worst, but might not be the case. All right, Peggy Martin. I am a morning person as well. I agree with you. Burt Reynolds did not age well, but I like watching Smokey and the Bandit. I could watch it over and over. Me too. I might go ask Netflix to play it for me tonight. Your cards are beautiful. Puppies are so cute. Rena, where did you get the eyes for your bear cards? Are we talking about the bears that I showed up there? The tear bears? Or are we talking about the bears on the cards that I just recently made? Because those bears, I found them on Pinterest. I put in shabby chic bears, and that's where I find all those cute little bears. But those bears up there, actually, if you want to buy eyes for that kind of bear, you just go on eBay and search tear bear eyes, and you will find them. Okay. I think that's it for today. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'll let you guys see a little bit of, Domino. I think I'm going to go actually rewatch last night's episode of The Walking Dead because it was so good. And a lot of times when you're like, it's intense and all this stuff, you miss things. So I think I'm going to go watch it again. And let me know what you think of the hair. And let me know what you think of the nails. Like I said, I'm not a super big fan this time. Oh, did I tell you? I think I did tell you that I'm going to go see my mom. And Lisa, cousin Lisa, if you're watching, it's supposed to be a surprise. So don't say anything. So I'm going to surprise visit my mom on the 20th of April. All right. See you guys tomorrow.